The video.
Where's the video? Where y'all talking about react to it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Look up the truth is Adam22. That's all y'all niggas had to say. You niggas is crazy. How long is it? Wait, where is it? The truth about Lil House Phone and Adam22?
Huh?
Which one? Hold on, what are they saying? Cause I can't see.
Let me see. Does anybody have the link? Pause. Drop it in the Discord.
Yeah, drop it in the Discord, cause I don't see nothing yet.
Drop it in the Discord. If anybody has the link, drop it in the Discord.
Or tell us what to type.
Or tell us what to type.
Should we say the truth about Adam22?
The truth of Adam22. You see something?
The truth of the truth.
It said the truth of Adam22.
The truth of Adam22. Nothing. Y'all seen it right now live.
That shit got wiped off the internet, buddy.
Well, that is some fair shit if it's wiped off the internet.
Truth Talk Adam22.
Okay, Truth Talk.
You see that?
No.
Space it out. Truth Talk.
Nothing.
That shit got wiped. You need me to move? You need me to... Okay.
Whatever it is, it's not on the internet. Type that in. Type in what? Bro, we're typing in everything that y'all saying. Nothing is popping up. It's called Adam22 isn't who he seems to be. Okay, let's look that up. What do y'all see? Adam22 isn't who he seems to be. Let's go. Okay, boom. Let's watch this. Fuck it.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Adam22. Let's get right into it. Adam22 is the owner of the hip-hop platform No Jumper, which is one of the biggest hip-hop platforms in the West Coast. No Jumper has managed to become one of the most influential platforms in hip-hop, especially when it comes to upcoming talent. No Jumper was actually created by a man named George Potter in 2011, which I assume was a friend of Adam22.
I didn't know
It
this.
started as a website that George created off Tumblr, with Adam22 funding the site. No Jumper ran as a website until 2012, when they stopped posting on the site altogether. In 2015, Adam would reintroduce No Jumper as his own YouTube channel, where he would eventually begin interviewing the biggest underground music acts. His YouTube career would reach new heights when he gave XXX Tentacion an interview early on in his career. This interview is currently sitting on 19 million views as we speak. Definitely a career-changing interview for both Adam and XXX Tentacion. Now, many of you might already know how No Jumper
First thing, I'm gonna ask Adam, who the fuck is George? All right, we found it, Pun. So far it says that somebody named George started No Jumper, and Adam funded it to bring you up to speed. Let's go.
started. But what many of you might not know is who Adam22 really is. Ever since I first saw Adam22 in his No Jumper show, I felt there was something off about him. I always questioned how a man like Adam ended up becoming so influential within hip-hop culture. He seemed to have come literally out of nowhere and created a hip-hop platform overnight, interviewing an endless supply of celebrities. But who exactly is Adam22, and how did he get to where he is today? When researching Adam, I found a lot of interesting information that to me paints a clear picture of who Adam22 really is. First off, we must talk about Adam22's real name, as it helps a lot with revealing who he really is. Adam22's real name is Adam John Grand Mason.
Everybody
Just
knows
off the
that.
last name alone, you should already know something is off. As it turns out, the Grand Mason family is very well connected with some very important people. See, Adam22's father, whose name is Philip J. Grand Mason, actually worked for Bill Clinton. Adam's father and Bill Clinton were very good friends, with Adam even attending parties and events hosted by the Clinton family. Adam's father was so close to Bill Clinton that Bill even pardoned Adam's father for his felony fraud charges that he was facing. Adam even admits his connection to the Clintons in an interview he did.
Your Wikipedia, it says that your father was really good friends with Bill Clinton.
He was.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
The whole thing. My dad was like a Democrat.
Look at Big Ski.
Working on local campaigns and stuff at that time when I'm in like 2nd grade. And so my dad's like helping him out and was like a part of the campaign. Like we would be going to Bill Clinton events on the weekend when I was a kid and stuff. And yeah, my dad helped him win his initial presidency. And my dad went down for like basically like a corporate crime type thing where he was like accused of misusing his power in the local government to award a contract to his employer. So my dad goes to prison in like 95 for like a year, and then when he gets out, Bill Clinton leaves office a couple of years later, and Bill Clinton gives my dad a presidential pardon.
Awesome.
As you heard for yourself, Adam admits that his father and Bill Clinton were good friends. Now we already know what kind of friends Adam's father and Clinton's were. They were Masonic brothers. It is common knowledge that all the presidents are Masonic puppets who look out for other Masonic puppets. And this is exactly what Philip J. Grand Mason was, a Masonic puppet pushing the Masonic agenda. And I believe Adam22 is following in his father's footsteps. I have personally never heard the last name Grand Mason ever in my life, and
I haven't either.
It seems to be an obvious reference to the Masonic order, specifically the Grand Master Masons. If you
I joke with him with that.
then you should know that the Grand Master Mason is one of the highest degrees in Masonry and are the leaders of the lodge. This is what led me to believe that Adam's entire persona and agenda was created by the Masonic order. Just like DJ Academics, they use Adam to control and build Masonic puppets for the world to worship. People like Adam.
Wait a minute. So now, Academics is in on it too. Okay. This is what y'all want me to watch. Let's keep watching.
22 give these artists more worth and fame as they consistently talk about them, making them more relevant. In my opinion, Adam22 is a Masonic agent sent in to have more control over the agenda in the music industry. Clearly, Adam is a puppet, and we can see this with the image he portrays. In my opinion, it appears that Adam22 is a Satanist as well. But if you were to ask Adam, he claims that he is not a Satanist, but an atheist who doesn't believe in a God. He even states that most of his friends don't believe in God either.
He does say he don't believe in God. I'll give him that.
Adam admits this himself during an interview he did with DC Young Fly, who was telling Adam that he needs to find God.
Like, you gotta stay prayed up. Like, we don't be telling nobody about God no more. You feel me? Like, you gotta teach these kids, bro. Start being prayed up. Your God is real, bro. You feel me?
You think I'm sick in the head because I'm an atheist? I don't believe in God?
Man, that crazy.
I bet you think it's crazy.
For real?
Like,
Atheist for real?
yeah, almost everybody I feel like I know, my girl, most of my close friends, I feel like almost all of them are atheists.
For real?
We come
Why
from different
are
worlds.
you atheist, though?
I just feel like I've never seen any evidence of God. I have any reason to try to venture a guess. I feel like all the holy Bibles that people base their religious ideas on is really like, it's just a huge leap of faith that I don't think there's any kind of logic behind.
For real?
Yeah, I grew up going to church all the time and stuff. It just never made any sense
Some
to
stuff
me.
got physical towards you. Like, you got to see it.
You know, I'm willing
You one
to
of those?
I'm willing to believe in atoms and nuclear. It doesn't need to come from anywhere. Evolution, Big Bang.
What do you mean? It has to be taught. Where you think it comes?
We literally just had this conversation with Josh the other day, and I was telling him I believe in God. I asked him where do you think we came from if you don't believe in God? And Josh had that same type of answer, basically scientific and shit like that. Let's keep going.
From?
Nah, you don't need God for morality. Right and wrong.
Where? No. It's called having faith. Faith is what? Go ahead.
Faith is foolish. It's faith is believing in something
have
without
no
having
hope.
any reason to believe in it.
That's having
But just
no
because
hope.
you want to have hope doesn't mean that you need to that it actually is real.
Shout out to DC Young Fly, man. I'm with God.
He doesn't believe in God. It almost appeared that Adam was targeting DC Young Fly's choice of worship as well. Now, I agree with Adam. I don't think he worships God, but I do not believe he is an atheist. I believe Adam is a Satanist, and we can see this in many ways. First of all, in this very interview he did with DC Young Fly, the thumbnail of the video shows Adam wearing a 666 devil sweatshirt. The sweatshirt clearly shows the devil with 666 and a money sign on it, clearly indicating that Adam is a Satanist. I find that this was done subliminally to show that Adam is a Satanist, as in the interview he is trying to demonize those who worship God. It's interesting that they chose this photo of Adam wearing this devil shirt for the thumbnail when Adam wasn't even wearing this shirt during the interview. It makes it even more strange when Adam is claiming that he doesn't worship God and arguing against the worship of God. This is the overall message that Adam and No Jumper spread. We can find more proof that Adam22 is a Satanist.
No Jumper spreads that? I always say I'm down with God.
Puts on their
Can't
body
say that.
represents them. And Adam22 shows us exactly who he represents with his tattoos. The first tattoo we need to talk about is the one on his face. Adam tattooed an inverted cross on
I ain't never noticed that. Did you, Pun?
What?
The little upside down cross. I ain't never noticed that. That's crazy.
his face that to me contradicts his statement of being an atheist. An inverted cross represents the Antichrist, and it's commonly used by Satanists. Adam decided to mark his face with a symbol that directly goes against God. To me, not only does this prove that Adam was lying when he claims he is an atheist, but it also shows that he has a lot of hatred towards God, so much so that he felt he needed to tattoo an inverted cross on his face.
Damn.
The next tattoo we have to talk about is the one on his hand. He has a tattoo that clearly represents Baphomet on his hand. You can see the tattoo is a clear representation of Baphomet, horns and all. Again, contradicting Adam's claims that he is an atheist who doesn't believe in God nor the devil. It's clear that Adam22 is a Satanist and a Masonic puppet who is used to push the Masonic agenda. He was sent to infiltrate hip-hop and guide those who consume hip-hop to a burning end. Another agenda that I have seen Adam push heavily is sim culture. Sim culture has been growing rapidly, and we are starting to see the destruction it causes. Adam22 seems to be one of the men heavily pushing sim culture with his platform. Adam nowadays is just as much as an adult film star as he is a media personality. He is clearly pushing an agenda to his fans with his Patreon exclusive content he makes. Adam can be seen encouraging his fans to be Sims by paying to see women he and his wife get to be with. To me, this is clearly Adam's agenda with his Patreon content. Another thing that we must talk about is Adam allegedly doing things he shouldn't do with a girl that was too young to be with a man of Adam's age. I cannot get into detail due to the community guidelines, but you can look it up with a simple Google search. Adam even lost his label deal that he had gotten with Atlantic Records due to what he was accused of. The only
This is
reason
also
Atlantic
something that he
distanced
addresses
himself from
well.
Adam was because of the bad press this would publicly cause the label, but I am pretty sure that they were still working with Adam behind the scenes. What amazes me is that people get cancelled for much less, and Adam seemingly continued his career untouched, even becoming much bigger since. To me, this clearly shows that Adam is protected by the Masonic Order. He was sent into the music industry for a reason. People need to question, how does a white man from New Hampshire, who most likely did not grow up on hip-hop culture, end up as one of the biggest hip-hop influencers in the West Coast? In my opinion, the Masons created Adam22's entire image and his role. They instructed him to push the agenda that he pushes through his channel. We must not allow these platforms to have influence over our minds. They use these platforms to instruct us on who to worship. And in my opinion, Adam22, or let's call him by his real name, Adam Grand Mason, is exactly what he seems to be, a puppet being used to spread the Masonic agenda. His family connection, his last name, and the agenda being pushed through his channel all paints a clear picture on Adam22 and what he stands for. Well, that's it for this video. But before you go, I just want to let you...
Okay. That's what y'all wanted me to look at? That's what y'all want me to look at? Now, let's dissect that, right? If he's so much in an agenda, right? That would mean that I'm part of the agenda, T-Rail's part of the agenda, Duno's part of the agenda, House Phone, we are part of the agenda. If you watch No Jumper, I always say I believe in God. I talk about God. I always say my beliefs. The Patreons, I do the Patreon sometimes. Duno do the Patreon sometimes. What are we saying? Is AD part of the agenda too? Like, I literally have Trust God tattooed on my hand. Oh yeah, I got angels on my hat. Come on now. I don't look at it like that. I look at it now. Adam is one person that him, Josh, all them and shit, they believe in science. You can see the agenda that he pushed with this whole fucking COVID vaccine shit. We done had crazy arguments when it comes down to the COVID vaccine and shit that I believe in. You know, things when it comes down to it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta stop believing everything that y'all see on the fucking internet, man. To me, that was a waste of fucking time. And literally what he said in there is that, oh, no, the agenda No Jumper pushes. What is the agenda No Jumper pushes? What is it? What Adam do on his personal time? You know we don't fuck with it. We call him Porn Man. We would like keep that porn shit off the shit. We don't want to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these niggas is weird, bro. Like that shit. I thought that y'all really was gonna give some. Where was the shit that y'all said Adam dad was a fed?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
That shit just went total left, bro. Y'all believe in all this conspiracy shit. Now I honestly do believe that there are demons. I do believe that there's devils. I do believe that do I believe that there is an Illuminati in the industry? I swear I used to believe that shit. I honestly don't believe that shit no more though. Now, do I think that they have secret clubs that other motherfuckers are not allowed in and don't really know about? I believe that. For sure, 100%. But I believe in God. I pray about 3-4 times a day. And I don't think that God would let me, you know what I'm saying, to work with no jumper if it was a satanic cult or something like that. All that's come from me working at no jumper is me being able to take care of my family more and do shit like the community. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Shit crazy. Oh wait, I'm getting food shows. I'm anything that I want to do as far as content wise that I can do. I tell cuz to come to Compton. Let's go give out money. Let's go do dope shit for the community. I haven't seen no devil shit, no satanic shit. And let's be 100% clear. If I ever thought that it was some satanic shit going on in No Jumper, if it was some devil shit going on in No Jumper, in any type of way, shape, or form, I wouldn't be there. Me personally. I'm not down with that. I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Feel me? Trust God on my hands. You know, I got my cross, I got all that. I pray. You know what I'm saying? So, let's move on to something else. Pun, what you think about that? Because they're like, you're scared to show it. The fuck we scared to show that? We don't give a fuck about that shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All that. I mean, it's always going to be, oh, this nigga's a Illuminati, he's this, he's that.
They probably going to say that shit about me the more
Whatever,
successful
man.
a nigga get. AD sold his soul.
What the fuck ever, man. Shit. Y'all know we ain't walking around praising no motherfucking devil.
Hell
we ain't walking
no.
around doing none of that weird
Hey, Jesus
shit.
Christ, my Lord and Savior. He know I rock with him. So who cares?
We can't speak for the next man. What he do in his spare time is that's him. Shit.
Yeah. And the nigga want to do porn, and let's keep it real. It wasn't Adam ID to get into porn. Leonard wanted to get into porn and convince that nigga to do that shit.
That's funny.
There's a lot of black people I know that do porn. Are they devil worshippers? Even the Atlantic situation, let's keep it real. You can have any type of allegation right now, whether it's true or not, and these companies and these big companies are going to pull away from you. Isn't that right, Pun?
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, for the most part, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Depending on who it is, how big they are.
Yeah.
You know.
Depending on who you are.
But if you're doing business with somebody like Atlantic Records, and you even have allegations pop up, they're gonna fucking pull away from you.
Yeah.
That don't mean it's just true.
I mean, the problem with what he did though, it was allegations plus tweets.
Yeah.
So that made it like, if it wasn't no tweets, it was just simply allegations. It probably would have been smooth, but but all that shit is like, one thing I do know, and I will say, the early Twitter days was pretty fucking reckless. Everybody was just on there, freedom of speech. A lot of shit has changed from then to now, of shit you can say, shit you can't say, shit you can play around with, shit you can't play around with. And it's like, a lot of people early tweets was reckless as fuck, saying wild shit. I don't take it 100% serious, everybody was saying, because that was like the first platform where motherfuckers could like really just jot what's on their mind and then go across the gram like fast.
People used to say crazy shit.
Like, just think how many people was beefing every day on Twitter, how many people was arguing, how many people, it was a lot. You know what I mean? And
the internet was a different place back then. It wasn't no cancel culture.
Yeah.
It wasn't none of that shit going on.
It was a war field back then, and it was just like shit, I don't know. I can't say what was true, what a nigga did, what he didn't do. I don't know. That's for the fucking judge to prove. I'm not a fucking judge. I don't fucking know. I don't see that shit. I don't condone that shit. I ain't finna watch no nigga do nothing with no young. I got daughters. So, nigga,
we not with that.
We not with none of that weird shit. So, you know.
All I'm telling y'all,
that's all y'all need to understand.
All I'm telling y'all in the chat is that
we solid.
I honestly ain't never seen no weird shit. Adam don't strike me, and this is not because I get paid from No Jumper. I can give a fuck. You feel me? I was driving a fucking Mercedes Benz before I even came to No Jumper. I had my own money. Pun got his own. Like, nigga, we don't give a fuck. We don't need No Jumper to survive. We were doing fine without it.
Shout out to No Jumper though.
But shout out to No Jumper for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But even in the video, he says the agenda that No Jumper pushes. And if you think about it, what would the agenda be? I just see him listening to me bring in dope motherfuckers. Everybody coming in, getting their own shows, their own spinoffs, doing shit. I spin off and do this community shit. Pun spinning off doing his reactions, like, and I'm gonna say this: I wouldn't be doing this community shit if it wasn't for No Jumper and if it wasn't for Adam. I didn't want to get in front of the camera. I didn't think shit was possible and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask Adam about the face tat, he's gonna sit there and laugh about the shit. He don't give a fuck. If you know Adam, he don't give a fuck. He don't care. But I always say, hey, I believe in God. He ain't ever told me.
What do people be wanting the end result to be? For a nigga to come out and be like, yeah, that is true, this is that. Then what? Then what? You hear me? Like, what do y'all want the end result to be?
Stop it, Pun. They're going to call you a devil next.
No, I'm just saying, like, what do you want it to be? All right, I am. That's true. Are y'all going to stop fucking with him? Y'all niggas disinvested. Y'all just going to give it up? Shit, you know. I don't know, man. I'm just asking y'all. Shit.
Shit crazy.
You know. That shit crazy. But yeah, man. Spliff mode in the building.
Shout out to Spliff mode.
The spliff mode in the building.
Anything else, but it was funny.
That's Blvd shit?
No, that's Pot Lord shit.
Oh, that's Pot Lord
Congratulations to Pot Lord becoming the official 4th person on Disconnected. AD the devil. Now I'm the devil.
The official 4th person.
Here we go.
Sometimes the official 3rd person when House Phone don't show up.
Yeah.
House Phone been on a good streak, huh? He showed up 2 shows since. All right, House Phone, you're doing your shit, man. Keep it going. Don't give in, bro. Don't give in to the temptations, brother.
What else we talking about? Let's move on. That shit was a waste of time, honestly.
Yeah, you was getting fucking mad. They was talking about Daddy Adam. Adam.
Nigga, fuck you.
My daddy don't do none of that stuff. My daddy don't do none of that stuff. That nigga was getting sensitive, y'all. God damn.
No, I just don't like motherfuckers talking about you're scared to react to it.
My daddy didn't do none
You're
of that
terrified.
Stuff. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, dog.
Oh, man.
That shit is crazy as a motherfucker. Hey, you got some shit up in here. You know. Nick Cannon. This is weird to transition to